Welcome back, everyone, to the Buzz with yours truly, Mama T. We've got a great season opener for you guys. Oh my goodness, we have got Mandy Romao. He is an independent singer-songwriter, artist, entertainer, poetic writer, and peace pirate with a mission. I can't. This guy is so interesting. You guys are gonna love the heck out of him. He's got so much going on, and he's got such a great message and a great mission. Um, and I've been chatting with him for a few minutes already, and like he's blowing my mind already. And I've only talked to him for a few minutes. It's this guy right here. You guys can see he's an actual, for real pirate, but he's also a musician. It's really cool. So let's hear from Grand Forks Best Source real quick, and we'll get into the interview.
When it comes to podcasts and social media, stick with the best. Grand Forks Best Source. Keep up to date with local happenings and news, interviews with city leaders, athletes, nonprofits, and of course, lots of feel-good stories. You know, Grand Forks Best Source is a great way to advertise your business or events with the most economical ad packages available. And contact us to find out how you can have your own podcast with the best studio in the area. Check out Grand Forks Best Source on your favorite social media app. Grand Forks Best Source, the Forks' best local podcast. Call 701-213-0863 or online at gfbestsource.com. We love the Forks. Grand Forks Best Source, giving the Forks their identity again.
Welcome to the show, Mandy. I'm so excited that you're here.
Ahoy, Mama T. Thank you for having me.
Oh, you're just so interesting. You're just such an interesting man. You are a peace pirate. Can you explain to everyone what a peace pirate is?
Peace pirate. I'm a peace pirate. It goes back to my early beginnings when I was 3 years old. I was born on the island of Cuba, and I had cancer. It's called retinoblastoma, which attacks your retina. So at that time, the best solution was to remove the eye. And so my eye was removed, and then I had a glass eye. I came to the United States with my mom, and I wore the glass eye until I actually lost it in the ocean, because I'm a certified scuba diver, and my cousin wanted to challenge me to go free diving for sand. And one of those times I did that. I went down, grabbed the sand, pushed off the bottom, hit my face with my hand. The glass eye fell out in about 25 feet of water. It was the most devastating, traumatic experience of my life, besides being made fun of when I was growing up by schoolmates. You know how kids really get into you because the glass eye did not move. But anyway, I found myself there, floating about, did not want to come in. I'm a very good swimmer. And when I finally came to land, I decided to go home. Obviously, I was already in the music industry, and I had a performance that weekend. That was a Thursday. I had a performance that weekend, and I did not want to get one of those Walgreens ugly medical patches.
Right.
So I decided to make my own eye patch, and I made my own eye patch, and that's where not the pirate or peace pirate was born. That is what brought it all to light, because it brought in this imagery. And I come from Cuba, where the pirates of the Caribbean are supposed to be from, right? That is the heart of the Caribbean, the pearl of the Caribbean. And my biggest love for the world is the ocean. And I'm in the music industry, so I look much better like this than without an eye,
Ah,
or
yeah,
without an eye patch.
I imagine that would be a little off-putting.
Yeah, I think so. So that
So
is
what does a peace pirate do?
the Peace Pirate spreads uh, love, the message of love, unity, freedom, equality throughout the planet on his journeys, whether it be a musical journey on stage or whether it be a journey engaging with people in other cities, other states, or other countries. I am all about unity. It's it's important to me because I am an only child and I lost my father at the age of 3 when
Mm.
he came to see me when I was getting my eye removed.
Oh,
And he had an accident on the way, which paralyzed him from the neck down. And he died 21 days after that. So, being an only child and coming to the United States just with my mom, I've always searched for unity.
like,
And with the Peace Pirate, what Mandy Romao is really all about. That peace, love, unity, and freedom. Freedom. Very important.
and you know, you are an actual sailor. You're not just you're I mean, you're not just this isn't a getup. This isn't a costume. This is you actually you were telling me that you actually are a sailor. Can you
Yes,
tell me about that?
and if you were in my place of dwelling in the morning, you would see me like this. Or when I come back from a performance, uh, and I'm cooking something in the kitchen, you will see me like this. This is who I am. Uh, I'm on the soul experience, and this is a reflection of my soul experience. We all have soul experiences, but a lot of us do not. Maybe this time around, don't tune into that, and you have to follow your soul. And I think, and I'm grateful for to be able to have the knowledge this time around to follow my soul. So I'm on a soul experience, spreading that peace, love, unity, freedom, and equality.
That's amazing. That's so what would you say your mission is? Just to that's
To sail,
to sail.
which is the question that you asked me. Um, I love to sail. I am a sailor, and I do spend time at least 2 months out of the year on the water and not going on land. Uh, I love navigation and being free with the surroundings, the atmosphere. That is natural. That is nature. So being able to do that fills that soul and fills that soul experience. So my mission is to try to not change anybody, because you cannot change anybody. You can only change yourself.
Hmm.
My mission is to plant a seed of the little that I know of my journey, or everything that encompasses my journey, to somebody else, so they could see life in a different way, so they can see that they're not as small as the system makes you. You are a beautiful soul. And you were born empowered, and we will get more into that later. You are an empowered soul. So this is what I'm here to do through my writings, through my personality, through my poetic writings, through my original music. And however it is that I could touch somebody is key to me.
Well, from what I've heard and read, like even the emails that you send out, is you really do have a beautiful soul and a great message. I was going to ask about when you
We
go
all
out.
have beautiful souls.
I think some people hide theirs well. Let's put it that way.
Well, you know what? Dear Mama T, dear sister Mama T, you are here interviewing me, but we're going to change this up a little bit. You're going to ask the questions you're going to ask, but we're here to converse,
Yes,
and we're going to have a conversation and get to know each other better.
that sounds wonderful.
Yeah.
I'd rather do that and have a chat with somebody than be sitting in the chair with people on the couch and just throw questions at them one after another. I do want to know though, when you go out sailing for these 2 months every year, where do you go? Where are you based out of?
Well, in the summertime, since it's in the summertime, I mainly go to Chicago, to the lake that I call an ocean and the ocean that they call a lake, Lake Michigan. She's a monster. So right there, off of, and we are based, our home port is Monroe Harbor, which is in front of the Chicago Yacht Club. And this vessel is not on a slip. A slip is like when it's connected to a dock.
Okay.
This vessel is actually out in the water, moored. That means it's on a can. It means there's a floating apparatus that you tie the boat on, and it stays out there. And how do you get in and out off the boat? There's like a water taxi. It's called a tender. And you take the tender. So if you have to call in the tender, Monroe tender, requesting a pickup at Kilo 4, and they come and pick you up. Like Uber. So this is where I'm based at in the summertime. And in the wintertime, obviously the weather is nice in Florida, and you don't have the threats of hurricanes. So that's a good place to be.
We do have a clip about keeping Chicago's beaches clean, I believe. I don't know if he's paying attention right now or not. He's doing his other job right now, so
Good job. I can play it.
Okay.
Chicago, you call it your city. Lake Michigan, you enjoy as your lake. But as long as you keep leaving things like this and this, you're going to destroy wildlife like this. Chicago, don't let your planet's teardrops fall.
Oh, the teardrops. It was that 70s commercial where the Indian is crying. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, a friend of mine turned me on to this commercial in the 70s of a crying Indian. And it was protecting the planet. And I've seen a couple of commercials. I think one of them is on a canoe, or he's beside a riverbed or lake bed. And he's seeing the pollution in the water. Now, of course, this existed very much in the 70s, but it still exists today. It's just that we have better corporate companies that hide it a little better.
Yeah.
So I decided I'm a good candidate for representing the people and the planet, because that was an Indian, and Indians were excluded from the modern day society. And for whatever reason that is, we all know. And I'm a pirate, which creates that friction as well. But I'm a peace pirate, and I'm a kind soul. And these pirates or peace pirates were here long before you and I were, and they knew what the world was when it was a better place naturally. So I want to represent in this era of ours that role, because I have a lot to say, and I know a lot of people have a lot to say, but I feel it in my heart. It's a life path for me.
I feel like somebody should just like pay you to go do these things. Like I mean, not that you need to get paid to do it, but like, I don't know, like Greenpeace. I don't know, like a company. Aren't there companies out there that are just dedicated to cleaning up? You could be their spokesperson.
That's exactly what the point is. I mean, I cannot do this by myself. Just like you cannot be Sister Mama T on your own. You need a producer. You need help. And as you get bigger, you won't be able to do it, right, on your own. Same with me. I mean, I could go ahead and go to different countries. Let's just talk about the United States, right? The different cities, different states, and do this. But you need some type of
When it comes to podcasts and social media, stick with the best. Grand Forks' best source. Keep up to date with local happenings and news, interviews with city leaders, athletes, nonprofits, and of course, lots of feel-good stories. You know, Grand Forks' best source is a great way to advertise your business or events with the most economical ad packages available. And contact us to find out how you can have your own podcast with the best studio in the area. Check out Grand Forks' best source on your favorite social media app. Grand Forks' best source, the Forks' best local podcast. Call 701-213-0863 or online at gfbestsource.com. We love the Forks. Grand Forks' best source, giving the Forks their identity again.
What's up, Red Lake Nation Radio? This is your host, DJ Soko. Come join me if you're Acer Donnell from 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. every Soko Saturday, where I have a new segment, Soko's Metal Madness Hour from 7 to 8 p.m., bringing the North all the new and classic metal to the masses. The first 3 hours will be the old school hits, the rock and roll classics, and all other genres of music. Even country. So come take a cruise with me, DJ Soko, bringing the fire right here on 105.3 WRLN, Red Lake Nation Radio. Yeah.
Hey everybody. Season 2 of Adulting with Jake is underway, but while you wait, you can always relive Adulting 101 Season 1 and every excruciating detail and every terrible pun, lame joke, and frankly, every poorly acted scene out now on our channel cookingwithjakeshow.com.
Visit littlebobbybuzz.com, your source for Little Bobby merch and music. Keep up with the bar and don't forget about the buzz with Mama T. That's littlebobbybuzz.com.
There once was a man who lived in a place called Earth. He was of one of a kind. He broke molds of old, so wild, clever, and free. He stood tall on his ground and crafted a gift of change with a sound. A dance of a lifetime we did not expect. Who would have known what now no one here can forget? He has left for us here an invisible torch that carries the flame of what should be. This is the flame of love free. The flame of love free. Today, once again, in heartfelt we celebrate all that is him and all of his grace. Of diamonds and pearls, some dressed to the T, in kiss and be wild. It's the love for the one, the love for another, that creates that joyous fantastic that we all seek. United we must stand, as tall as dear brother did. We are the power generation. We are the children of rainbow, who now carry the umbrella with a rain of purple. Be here to be wild as he, and grounded enough to really see that the meaning of life is to give love, unite, and communicate universally. This is the love vibration. This is the master plan. A plan without question. The plan for all man to finally accept, to understand. This love within will halo with all of us gathered here again. Enjoy, we enjoy. Share a laugh and a tear. As a purple collective, know that he is still here. Be the peace army of a Minneapolis dream.
Come on. I don't hear you people. Come on. All right. That's beautiful. Martin. We are the peace of the Minneapolis dream. Thank you for giving me this opportunity to share my dream of dear brother with all of you. Thank you very, very much. Thank you. I'm very grateful.
Wow. That was moving. It was deep. I love it. That looked like a really good crowd too you had there.
Yeah, that it wasn't a huge crowd. That was in front of, well, you're in Minnesota.
Mhm.
You're a Minnesotan.
Yeah, then you betcha.
That was in front of Paisley Park. That was outside of Paisley Park for dear brother Prince's born day celebration. So that performance was based off of that poem that you played prior. And that is the tail end of the poem, because I believe whether you're a purple fan or a peace pirate or a Mama T, Sister Mama T supporter, it's time to unite and create something with that uniting. Maybe not celebrating something that is in the past, but what are you going to do now for the now and for the future? So I created a movement called Peace Army of a Minneapolis Dream. And it is based off of that poem, which is a poem written for who I call Dear Brother Prince, reflecting on what and how we should all feel. Not because someone is gone, are they gone? They're not gone. You know about that. You can within. That's why your show is here. Mm-hmm. So the Peace Army of a Minneapolis Dream is to keep carrying the torch of Dear Brother Prince. And the poem of a Minneapolis Dream represents what he has left for us here and what he did along the way. And that's what that movement is all about. It's kind of parallel to the Peace Fire, but it's different.
When did you get so in like, I know you feel a special connection to Prince. When did that all start? How did that start?
I've had many encounters with Dear Brother, very special encounters with Dear Brother. And through my life, and I was always too afraid to open up my mouth. I mean, right there, say something, because even though I'm speaking to you in this way now, I don't do very well with, I'm a bit shy. I get a bit tongue-tied. Performances are different because there's like a different shield there. You're on a stage, or it's not even a stage thing. The persona changes. But so he has been one of my guiding teachers throughout my creative life and inspiration. And without blabbing off, I've had many encounters. Actually, this is the first time I actually shared that with anybody. I just want to express it through my creativity. And whatever is true will reign true. And whatever is to be will be. Right? So that is where the draw comes from. It's me being grateful for everything that, like me being grateful to be on your show. It's inspiring. I'll leave here and go write a song or something. It's inspiring. It's inspiring. So, and I live off of inspiration because not having any brothers and sisters, and I have a lot of time to myself to think and realize. So the whole Prince, Dear Brother inspiration has come from a long time ago, and the seeds have been planted. And I didn't know I would be here at this stage with that type of material, but I am, and the universe is just guiding me. That's it. It's not about me. The universe is guiding me for whatever that's worth.
I feel special now. Thank you. You just made me feel special.
I have a song called Special. And it is about that, actually. I don't have it here for you today, but it is about that. Everybody's special. Everybody is special. Unfortunately, when you come out of the womb, you walk into a world of competition and of restriction, right? But I got to mention again, you said it when we were talking about the soul, we are all empowered souls because you are born empowered, and it slowly gets taken away from you.
You lose your identity. You just lose who you are sometimes
Yeah.
because you're just not focused on it. Like people are out there and like I've had some
All right, here we go.
lately.
Dear Mama T's, Sister Mama T's interview. Well, I'm listening.
I've had some bad experiences lately with people and you know, sometimes I don't know how you if you know anything about small town life. Um and rumors and people trying to I mean, well, of course in big towns it's like that, people trying to step on you and keep you down, but that's all I do. I love people. I give. That's all I do. And it's just so hurtful when there's those people that like decide they're gonna say something mean or they're gonna, when you try to rise above, you tell yourself you're gonna rise above and not think about it and not let it get to you, but it does. I mean, like when you were a kid, and people were teasing about your eye, you got to figure out how to rise above it, right? I mean, yeah, it's supposed to make you stronger, but geez, man, I should be a superhero by now. We all should.
Well, don't knock yourself so much. Every day, a situation like that. I mean, every day is a learning day, and every day a situation like that happens to you. You are getting stronger because if this happened to you yesterday and you're here now, that confirms to you that you are stronger because you wouldn't be here right now doing what you're doing. If someone just knocked your show yesterday and you're back on,
Yeah.
you've made leaps and bounds right there, and that's absolutely what you're supposed to do. And what happened to you is exactly what was supposed to happen to you. So I personally think that if and I know it's difficult in the moments because it happens to me too, in that moment, if somehow you could change your mindset or even after that and just simply say, okay, this was supposed to happen to me and I'm just going to get through it. I'm going to get over it. Tomorrow the sun will rise again and it'll give me a whole new opportunity, brand new opportunity of greatness. Just something maybe incremental, maybe something an hour from now. Oh, I'm going to go have dinner with these wonderful friends that I haven't seen in 20 years. Something to just get you past that moment of heaviness because of other people or other situations. It's not always people, just situations.
Mhm. Yeah.
You know?
Like, and see, it wasn't even an attack about the show. It was a personal attack.
Yeah.
Like, found out something that I did like 30 years ago, and all of a sudden their whole attitude about me changed. Like I was like a bad person now when I hang out with this person all the time, and then all of a sudden now they think I'm a terrible person, even though I've made them meals and invited them into my home and had great conversation, and they'd tell me what a great person I was, and then found out about one mistake I made 30 years ago, and all of a sudden they think I'm a terrible person. And it's hard not to let that get to you. And I always have been believer in everything happens for a reason, you know, like everything happens for a reason. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. But like I said, you know, sometimes it just feels like it's too much, and sometimes it takes a little longer to recover, you know.
Absolutely. But reflect on all the positive, though. This happened 30 years ago. Well, this is something that personally bothered that person because of something that is reflective of them. You know,
Yeah.
try to find a way. Yeah. So it's much easier said than done, as you know.
Yes.
But this is our journey, and this is what we're doing here, trying to soul better ourselves.
Yeah.
You know, because I don't say, look, this is extremely personal. I'll never say that life is hard. I'll never say that life is tough. I'll never say that life is bad. Because life is. And life brings not problems. Life will never bring you problems. It will only bring you situations. Now it's up to you to decide if you're going to make it a problem
or turn it into a learning experience.
Right.
On that note, I think we need to jump to another commercial when we come back, because, yeah, you know, we're just having a conversation, but I forgot, you know, there's that whole show going on here too. So I'm just having a good time chatting.
Secondary.
Yeah. What's that?
That's secondary, sister, about the show.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like it pays the bills or anything. It's not monetized. So we do have a commercial coming up, and when we come back, we're going to get into Let There Be Music. And we'll see what you have to say about that when we get back.
When it comes to podcasts and social media, stick with the best. Grand Forks' best source. Keep up to date with local happenings and news, interviews with city leaders, athletes, nonprofits, and of course, lots of feel-good stories. You know, Grand Forks' best source is a great way to advertise your business or events with the most economical ad packages available. And contact us to find out how you can have your own podcast with the best studio in the area. Check out Grand Forks' best source on your favorite social media app. Grand Forks' best source, the Forks' best local podcast. Call 701-213-0863 or online at gfbestsource.com. We love the Forks. Grand Forks' best source, giving the Forks their identity again.
What's up, Red Lake Nation Radio? This is your host, DJ Soko. Come join me if you're Acer Donnell from 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. every Soko Saturday, where I have a new segment, Soko's Metal Madness Hour from 7 to 8 p.m., bringing the North all the new and classic metal to the masses. The first 3 hours will be the old school hits, the rock and roll classics, and all other genres of music. Even country. So come take a cruise with me, DJ Soko, bringing the fire right here on 105.3 WRLN, Red Lake Nation Radio. Yeah.
Hey everybody. Season 2 of Adulting with Jake is underway, but while you wait, you can always relive Adulting 101 Season 1 and every excruciating detail and every terrible pun, lame joke, and frankly, every poorly acted scene. Out now on our channel, cookingwithjakeshow.com.
Visit littlebobbybuzz.com, your source for Little Bobby merch and music. Keep up with the bar, and don't forget about the buzz with Mama T. That's littlebobbybuzz.com.
mountains, yeah. I've been high up on the mountain. I've been knocked down so many times. I ain't no different than your brother. Just got to tell you what's on my mind. Even in my sleep is told me. I hear the voice that told me. Sometimes I say I'm told me. And I hear the music, that music. Oh, my people say it loud. It's all good, that music. Beat on through every season. We gotta put the love back where it belongs, yeah. Let that music. Just couldn't believe the self-destruction. Dropping to my knees beside my bed. Cause when I see this world of pretend, two things that you think really are. That's why I'm talking to your brother. How you feel me? Let the love that way belongs. Let that be music.
Wow. You can really feel it, Prince, the influence. I think that's why I reached out to you, just because I think when I first saw you, you were on Facebook somewhere. And I was like, man, he even sounds like Prince. I mean, you actually kind of sound like him too. Like, you got that sweet voice. Telling you music. That's what I'm saying.
Thank you.
So where did the that song come from? Where did you get inspiration for that from?
That song was inspired by another vine of the same message. Let there be music. Let there be love. Let there be song. My brother, I've been the same place that you have been. I'm no better than you. I've been knocked down off the mountain as well, and you got to get yourself up and not complain so much, and focus at what you're gonna do, and unify. And music brings us all together. Music is the universal language.
I agree.
Make you cry, it'll make you smile, it'll make you move. So if we all come together through music, and of course this has been said for, I don't know, hundreds of years, but I'm also promoting that message as well. Music is powerful, so that's what the song is all about. It's spreading that message of awareness, like music is here. One more added, I have another song which is not released. It's called Together, and it talks about this in a different way. You've got different instruments on a stage or in a studio, and they need to play together. They're all different. The bass is different than the guitar. The bass is Russian. The guitar is Hawaiian. The drums are from Congo, Africa. The violin is from Japan. They speak a different language, but somehow they need to make it work. And when they make it work, they create music. It's unified. So why can't we do that?
That is, I love that tie-in. I like that relation. That's so. It's like you completely simplify like everything we've got to do. Like you just simplified it. Like this is a whole group of instruments. It's a band. Life is music.
Yeah, that drummer could be playing way louder than everybody else just because he or she wants to scream louder. You know what I'm saying? It's like, ah! Okay, that's not going to get anywhere. We're not going to get anywhere together that way. So figure it out.
Yeah. So I'm curious about something. We were talking about when you were growing up, and you said that you were a really good swimmer and that you were actually a musician from a young age. How did that come? How did those things come about?
I don't know. My mom was not she loved to dance. It's just something that little seeds were planted in me. She's always been very supportive of me of finding my way. That I'm so grateful for.
Wow.
Okay, you want to try this? Let's try this. You want to try that? I mean, I went through a lot of different things. Dance school, art school, which I love all. My aunt tried to push me because her children, when we came from Cuba, my aunt was living in the States in Los Angeles, and we moved in with her at first and tried to push me to play piano. And I'm rebellious. I might be a peace pirate now, but I wasn't no peace pirate then. So I saw those kids, those cousins of mine sitting there on that piano, and they couldn't stand it. So I didn't go for that. But later, and my mom supported me. He doesn't want to do it, leave him alone. Thank you. So mom supported me along the way, and it was early enough for me to find my way. And at the age of about, I don't know, maybe, I don't believe in ages, but anyway, I think 12, right before going into junior high school, I picked up an instrument because of an influence around me, and that instrument was the bass guitar, and that was my first instrument. So it just grew from there.
And what got you into the water? Just being surrounded. Wait, you know what? You were born in Cuba, but you don't say you're from there. Why is that?
Because I'm a rebellious peace pirate, and that just puts me in a box. I am here for an experience, and that experience is to engage with people in different cultures and different things, because that keeps me growing, right? So if I say, oh, I'm from Cuba, or I'm from Israel, or I'm from wherever, Saudi Arabia, I'm from Africa, people automatically, let's say we're on a phone conversation and you don't know what I look like. It plants a picture, and that picture goes a long way, because after that seed is planted, your mind keeps thinking that. So when you finally meet that person, you might be very shocked,
Mm.
right?
Yeah.
You are still going to be there. And just like your friend or that person that you had the issue with 30 years ago,
Mhm.
it was now something that happened 30 years ago. Well, she was locked in that thing.
Mhm.
And she's going to continue to be locked in that thing. You know, it was her personal situation, and you told her about your situation, and she got locked. You just reminded her of something. I would. So we live off a judgment. So I think if we let that free, and I don't say, no, I'm not from Cuba. I was born in Cuba. That wasn't my choice, but I'm part of this, and I'm part of this world. So
You're
that's
from
it.
the universe. We're all
That's right.
from the universe. But where were you born? Why is that important? Why is it important where I was born, where I grew up? Why is that important? Like,
No.
why do people ask that? Because they want to put you in that box. They want to assume things about you without getting to know you. Oh, you're from there. Okay, so you're like this, you know. Or
Absolutely.
sometimes people just want the connection, like, oh yeah, I grew up near there. You do know so and so, you know. But still, it's just, you know, if you think about it, most people just want to compartmentalize you and get you so they don't have to talk to you. They don't have to get to know you. Oh, well, I know this about you. I know this about you. I know this about you. And I know this about you. So now I know who you are. Like somebody asked me the other day, don't you hate so-and-so? And I'm like, why would I? Okay, first of all, I don't hate anybody. Why would you assume that? Well, don't all Native Americans hate that person? I don't know. Just because I'm Native American does not mean that I believe all the exact same things. That's just, why would you assume that? Oh no, we only have 3 minutes left, and are you going on tour? Do you have a tour going on right now?
I am performing a lot in Miami, because now I am right now temporarily a landlocked pirate here in Colorado.
Yeah.
Temporarily, because every time I perform in Miami, or I go to Lake Michigan or fly to Cuba, wherever it is, I'm not landlocked anymore. So I'm mainly working on my original music right now and trying to find backers, because the music that I have has never been released. So I'm trying to find backers, and see how the universe pans out with that, so I can move this forward. As far as the performances, I am doing the Pirate Experience Tour, which is a live performance based on drums and percussion over dance music, and it's all about getting you up and going. It doesn't matter what age you are or what's going on with you. So
We actually have that promo video.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
do?
we can play that real quick.
Okay, if you have the time.
If be
¡Grumete! ¿Ha visto algún pirata? ¡Sí! ¡Por todas partes!
Colombia, Chile, Ecuador, México, Miami, Las Vegas, New York, Tel Aviv. The Pirate Experience. Feel the drums.
Awesome.
So,
Awesome.
by the way, all those crazy people in there, except for the guy going like this, is me in different.
That's funny.
Um,
I want people to hear your music. How can people get out there and where can they find it?
well, I have a personal group called the Peace Pirates, promoting that Peace Pirate thing, and it's a street team basically, and you're as an independent artist, you're doing all this stuff on your own. So I have this journey for people who are interested to come aboard and see how they can, if they like the music, if they like me, first of all, and if they like the music, maybe they could support through or whatever they can give, maybe something as small as a cup of coffee or grog, I don't know, whatever. But anyway, so the Peace Pirate community, the Peace Pirate journey, the street team journey, which I don't know if you have that link to that, but if you can.
Well, we can always find it and throw it on there afterwards too. If the Mandy www.mandyromao.com. That's
but I believe there's another link as well, but we'll get to that.
Yeah.
That
You know
is-
what? It's been great having you, but we can't go past an hour because otherwise we can't fit into our slot on Grand Forks Best Source. It was so great getting to know you. Thank you so much for coming on. It has been an experience. It's enlightening.
Well, thank you for the enlightening experience. Thank you very much, and peace and always. Until soon.
Bye, Mandy. Today's episode is sponsored in part by Grand Forks Best Source. They're a cutting-edge local media broadcasting studio with captivating shows, on-location event coverage, and unparalleled advertising opportunities. Grand Forks Best Source has become a haven for podcasters like me seeking to bring their visions alive. If you're a podcaster looking for studio or platform, or a local business seeking to advertise, go ahead and email Paul at local@gfbestsource.com. You can call him at 701-740-9337, or you can go to their website that's listed on your screen there, gfbestsource.com. Tell them Mama T sent you.